After 7 years of calisthenics training, I've tested every kind of calisthenics workout you could think of. High reps, skills training, push and pull splits, all of it. But if I had to strip it down to just 3 workout routines, these are the exact ones I'd keep to build muscle with calisthenics. Let's get into it. First off, every single calisthenics workout that I have ever done in my life, of course, benefit me. But I will say, very honest from the bottom of my heart, I do think that right now what I'm doing is the most effective for muscle growth when it comes to calisthenics training. I have done so many styles of calisthenics, so many ways of trying to build muscle, so many exercise selections, so many styles of training. But this style of calisthenics training that I'm about to teach you in this video and these workouts are literally the best. I started calisthenics when I was 14 years old with only high rep training. Now that was of course my foundational calisthenics style, right? That is where I built my foundation with, and it was great. It was one of the best styles I've ever got to teach to others and learn myself. But for muscle building, I have now found the best way. Now let's get into the first out of 3 workouts that I would keep into my routine today, and it's a chest and back routine. So listen, the chest and back routine goes as follows. The structure is very simple. We have 3 back exercises and 3 chest exercises. And each and every single chest and back exercise that we're gonna do, we're gonna only focus on about 2 to 3 sets each and every single exercise. And you can choose to superset it, but at first, if you're more of a beginner, I don't want you to superset it yet. Just focus on the individual exercises itself. And then once you start becoming advanced and your endurance goes up a little bit, you wanna train harder, then it's time to actually start implementing some supersets into your routine. So the 6 exercises are, first off, when it comes to our chest, we're gonna be doing ring push-ups, ring dips, and decline ring flies. Now the reason why I've chose these 3 exercises and why they're so effective is because these exercises focus on, first off, all of the 3 parts of the chest, but also we have 1 isolation exercise, which is definitely good for the ones who are lagging in their upper chest, and we have 2 exercises where we're gonna be focusing on pure strength plus some hypertrophy. Now every single exercise should be done about 2 to 3 sets, but there's one rule with this. You need to go hard. When you go hard on each and every single exercise that I'm telling you to do right here, you will see chest growth, you will see back growth, just like the members that you see right here in my Jacked by Calisthenics Blueprint program. These are the members who are gaining muscle every single week reliably with calisthenics because I've taught them this important style of calisthenics that you need to learn with a full blueprint and programs for them to go from skinny to jacked within 6 months time. Now this is exactly the routines that I would use and that I still use myself, which are the absolute best for muscle growth. So if you want to be one of these members that you see here on the screen, go to the top link in the description. That's my personal program. Go ahead and go over there right now and I'll see you inside. I'll send you a message. So training hard is step number 1. You need to get that down. If you don't train hard with these 3 exercises, I'm sorry, bro, but you're going to be ending up in the back of the line, bro. Then we have the 3 back exercises. And the first one is wide grip ring pull-ups. Second one is commando ring pull-ups, or some like to call them sternum pull-ups, or some like to call them Gyronda pull-ups or some shit like that, or just closed grip ring pull-ups. And then the third one is going to be ring rows. In my opinion, the best exercise for back thickness. Now listen, these exercises also we're going to be doing them for about 2 to 3 sets, training extremely hard all the way to failure for each and every single set. Now there are a couple of ways that you can structure these workout routines for yourself. Number 1, we have supersets. Supersets are basically when you take all of these exercises, you have 3 rounds, right? And you're going to be supersetting back and chest for 3 rounds total with all of the exercises for about 2 to 3 sets per superset, and then you're done. It saves you a lot of time. It builds a crazy amount of muscle. I've did it myself. I'm still doing it, by the way. And it also builds a little bit more work capacity and endurance out of you. Now, the second way of doing it is actually alternating between chest and back. So you have first a back exercise, then chest, then back, then chest, then back and chest until you complete every single exercise. And then the third one is just first doing the chest and first doing the back. Now, I have done every single one of these, but in my opinion, the best one to get started off is the alternating method. When you alternate between chest and back, you are going to actually experience the best growth at first. Listen, if you of course want to, then train a little bit harder months ahead, go ahead and start with supersets. But the most reliable option and the most reliable way of doing this is, in my opinion, alternating between chest and back. And the reason why that is because when you first do chest and then back, the back portion of the workout could be a little bit more fatiguing and a little bit more challenging for you because you have just done chest fully, right? So it could be a little bit unfair when it comes to those two muscle groups. But when you alternate, you don't have this problem. And when you superset, you don't have this problem either. So if you're a total beginner, alternating is gonna be the best choice. If you're a little bit more towards advanced, start going ahead and start doing supersets. That way, you're also gonna be saving time. Now let's go into workout number 2, and this is going to be arms and shoulders. Now there are plenty of ways to train arms and shoulders with calisthenics, but I have found the best way, and that's also again with ring training. When it comes to the arm and shoulder workout structure, there are also a couple of ways of doing it. First off, we have alternating between biceps and triceps and then finishing off with shoulders at the end, which I think is the least best option of doing it. Then we have first doing shoulders and then go ahead and do all the arms, so alternating between bicep and tricep, which is in my opinion a very solid way of going about it. But the best way for me is by first doing 3 exercises for bicep, then doing 3 exercises for shoulder, and then doing 3 exercises for tricep. In my opinion, this is the best way of doing it, and that is because most calisthenics athletes always skip their shoulder training, bro. Because we like to do the push-ups, the pull-ups, the curls with the rings, whatever. We like to do those exercises. But shoulders, they suck because we're gonna have to do upside down work, pike push-up work, handstand push-up work. It's not really that fun. But the one and only structure that you could use today that is guaranteed for you to not skip your shoulders is by first doing biceps, then shoulders, and then triceps. That's, in my opinion, the best way of going about it. And that way, I have not been skipping shoulders at all. That's why I've been getting a little bit more better shoulder growth lately. So listen, the exercises that we're going to be using. First off, when it comes to the bicep, we're going to be using pelican curls. We're going to be using ring bicep curls and then ring chin-ups. So basically just very slow and controlled ring chin-ups. When it comes to the shoulders, we're going to be doing elevated pike push-ups. We're going to be doing upright rows on the rings, and we're going to be doing Y raises on the rings. This is the best exercise selection for shoulders in calisthenics. Then we have for triceps, we're going to be doing close grip tricep push-ups. We got ring overhead extensions, and we got some dips. Or if you want to swap it out, go ahead and do some bench dips. And I want you to do 2 sets of every single exercise. So every single shoulder exercise, bicep exercise, and tricep exercise, 2 sets all the way to failure. Now here's a small secret when it comes to all of these exercises and how you should actually train hard with them. You should focus on each and every exercise hitting failure and also doing partial reps after you have done failure. So after you have hit failure, you want to be focusing on trying to do another rep. But because you are going to fail another rep because you have already hit failure, you're going to be turning them into partial reps and you're going to be gaining even more muscle with that. Now I know that arms are very hard to train with calisthenics, and a lot of people cannot really do bicep curls with rings or pelican curls yet or pike push-ups yet. So if you have some weights at home, I do honestly find it totally fine if you just isolate with dumbbells. I isolate with dumbbells a lot as well. I'm a hybrid calisthenics athlete. I train a little bit with weights. I use my weak points with weights, and I train them with dumbbells so that I can actually isolate them properly without having the trouble of trying to progress with calisthenics and being in a way too low of a rep range for me to progress. So then you could do regular dumbbell bicep curls, hammer curls, and concentration curls. And when it comes to triceps, just laying tricep extensions, maybe tricep kickbacks, and then also doing bench dips because those are quite easy. Very, very simple. Go ahead and just put those in your routine right now. And this is something that is going to be building your arms up completely, just doing 2 sets to failure as well as your shoulders. Now let's get into the leg workout. Now the leg workout is very, very easy and very, very simple to actually adopt and start today. The reason why is because it's only 3 exercises that I do consistently for legs, and that's it. Number 1, Bulgarian split squats with dumbbells. This is weighted calisthenics. You gotta understand this is just weighted calisthenics. Then second off, we have walking lunges with dumbbells and my weight vest. Sometimes I drop set it each and every set. Then we have Nordic curls, and I don't have this on camera unfortunately, but it's Nordic curls that I always do, or negatives. And each and every single exercise we're gonna be doing for 4 sets. And that is literally the entire workout. So 4 sets all the way to failure, 3 sets, 3 exercises, and that is it. This is the weekly routine that you need to use in order to build the most muscle with calisthenics. Now listen, can you truly build muscle with just 3 routines and rotating it every single time? In my opinion, absolutely you can. But there's one thing that you should keep in mind. Can you rotate the variations of the exercise? Of course you can. Now listen, if there was a gun to my head and someone said, only stick to these 3 routines, of course course I would do it, right? But of course, if I actually wanted to make more progress with it, of course I would switch up the variations here and there to make it more effective for me. And that is exactly what you should do. Now, if you want every single workout routine that I actually recommend for you, go to the top link in the description. Every single one is already working hard and changing the lives inside of there. 3 to 6 months and you could land in your dream physique. Do you want that? Do you actually want to still land in your dream physique before 2026? Go ahead and go over there right now then, because this is the program that you need to build muscle with calisthenics. And as always, watch this video right here, because with this video, you're going to be able to gain even more progress with every single exercise that I told you to do.